Good bantering back and forth, keeping it friendly.
Yeah.
You know, they're not. We've. This is an all ages community.
Yeah.
And we need to keep it as such. But the banter and the friendly competition has always been strong.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna give it a few more minutes. When we get the green light from production, I think we'll be able to jump back into a match.
Yeah, Streamlabs was not cooperating apparently, and we had this beautiful information to put out for you about how wonderful and unique our MTA Gaming League that everybody participating is in. But,
oh yeah, I learned a lot back here in production.
Yeah. How about you get us a view up here on this TV? Thank you.
I'll think about it.
Please.
It's funny because your icon from here looks just like my icon on Google when I'm logged into my Chrome.
Oh yeah.
I was like, why does it look like my icon when I'm logged in?
Our icon, comrade.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Another guy.
I know that guy.
All right. Well, we can probably kick it off. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go. Ready to roll. Boom. We go. We go. We go again.
We go again.
Uh,
Do you know why that has become a popular term now?
all I know is I just want to make sure all this bad voodoo goes by today, so we won't have that during the grand finals.
That's why we're here now, right? The whole idea of casting from here tonight was to kind of do a dry
it
run.
ran flawlessly yesterday for
of course
Rocket
it did.
League, so
Is it me? Is it me, man?
I don't know.
Do I gotta go?
I don't know what's
I
going
find it
on.
a strange feature that it wanted me to reauthorize and relog in the middle of a stream. It seems like an odd reason for it to crash and disconnect.
Maybe you guys know like an internet company we can call who could help us troubleshoot the internet. Do you know anyone like that?
The connection was fine. It was Streamlabs crashing.
MTA. Let me call my boss. I'm sure she's up right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Probably in chat, grading us.
Extra doubt. Never in chat to watch all this wonderful work.
All right, so teams are jumping into the World's Edge for our third match of the night, and we are going to give them just a few minutes. The match is loading. We're on a new lobby again. So, right before the stream went down, we were having a pretty good conversation about what all this is for and what we're doing here, right? How this is an effort to support not only the gaming community in Alaska, but the MTA Foundation, which is turning around and pumping all of the effort, all the money that is raised through sponsorships and through player participation, right? Well, not through player participation because they're play for free, but through sponsorships right back into the community, though. MTA Foundation is absolutely killing it, as always. MTA Gaming Live, MTA, the only ISP in the nation who is doing anything of the sort like this.
Yeah. There's not only there isn't any nationally that are hosting these gaming tournaments in general, there is absolutely none that are actually hosting as a nonprofit to give back to community as well.
Yeah,
so
I mean, this is a truly
it's simple
unique...
enough to turn this into like, a money grab, right?
Yeah, sure.
You can turn this like, okay, each player now has to pay a fee to enter a tournament, and this and that, and sponsors all going into something else.
Sure.
No, instead it's all for gaming community, all for free, and we give back to Alaskan communities.
The mission really is
Huge
to
wins.
support the Alaska and Alaskans, for that matter. And there's no better way to support them by being able to send them to college through scholarships with the MTA Foundation. And that entire effort is supported through this gaming effort. And as you've seen in the commercials, there's gamers playing tonight who are scholarship recipients from the MTA Foundation. This truly comes full circle. This is one of the coolest things I have been involved in all of gaming in Alaska. And I've been involved in the Alaska gaming communities for 20 years solid now. It's just, this is one of the coolest events I've ever been a part of, and it's really, really fun. But again, we are on match 3 of week 7 of the Apex Leagues. Our teams have been duking it out for 7 weeks now. Each night showing up, knocking out 4 matches in about a 2-hour period. There have been difficulties. There have been people who have not been able to make it every week. We understand that is just part of life. That's why we have the long week or the long league. it gives people the opportunity to, if you have to miss a week, you can still potentially catch up in your point standings. Your team can still show up the following week, play really good, and get caught right back up. Not a big deal. Or you could be like a team AK-12 over here and show up every single week and absolutely show up.
Yep.
And they are in such a commanding league right now in the league that they cannot be knocked out of the first place. They have already secured their championship. They're here for posterity. And I actually really appreciate the fact that they continue to show up and being a part of the community and still allow. I mean, to be perfectly honest, if every team did not show up tonight, we would not have been able to have the match.
Yeah.
So it's
true.
It's cool that everyone wants to do the thing. And as we were talking about AK-12, we did jump in with them. They are leaving Loot Ship. It's not actually called Loot Ship, but it's pretty much Loot Ship. Bottom right-hand side of the map, big mod. We're going to probably rotate over through stacks. It looks like the three of them are still running their no-shield matches. Right in the middle of Lava Siphon, we do have Team Beam. Team Beam is uncontested completely in Lava Siphon right now. They're going to get free rotation. They're going to be picking up all kinds of loot. AK-49, they're finding themselves over in... Yep, they're up here in Skyhook. So they're getting free loots around the Skyhook area. Some rotations. They have just a little bit of time before the map starts, or before the zone starts, or the zone is closing already. It just started collapsing, so the teams have about a minute or two before they actually are going to get pushed by the zone into what looks like our second ring. Our second ring is going to start collapsing around Harvester and Lava Siphon being around the core of it. We could see a little pull left over towards Lava Station. We could see it pull right over to Big Mod. Or it could even potentially pull a little bit north into the center of the map around Fragment and Momentum. All very common places for us to see big in-game fights. But right down here at Lava Siphon, we do have an engagement already. Let's go ahead and jump in with the teams. Jumping in with Team Bean here. Team Bean doesn't look like they're aware yet that they have a team, but players are pinging each other, so they do know that they have another team in the area. And we are here with Rat Kings right now, who are again down a player tonight. Ossifer has actually been kind of solo many nights. Zolo has also been solo.
Yeah.
I remember making the comment, solo Zolo showing up. So,
right.
You know, they have not had their full roster for the majority of the league. But again, another fine example of people showing up, just happy to be a part of the community.
And that's the thing, too.
happy to
This
be doing
gives
their
you,
thing.
like, even for scenarios like this gives you, like, a taste of what's to come, right? Like,
Yeah.
if this is your first season participating, perhaps the teammates that you picked up because you were a last team, last minute.
Sure.
Maybe perhaps the teammates you picked up are unreliable or they don't show up, or maybe perhaps there's just no chemistry, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a sampler, Costco sampler for you of what the league is, and perhaps maybe you will finally go out there and be like, hey, I have a couple of Alaskan friends that could be on the team with me next season. And then I strongly encourage all of you, if perhaps there was any issues with your roster or anything like that, or inconsistencies with the players, just find some more local Alaskan gamers, get them into MTA Gaming Discord, form a team next season. Continue grinding during the off season, keep playing, and just, you know, work your way towards, you know, consistency. Maybe perhaps it's not an issue with, you know, players showing up. Maybe it's an issue with not being able to perform. So during the off season, I strongly encourage some of these teams to continue grinding too.
So you're absolutely right. The other guys over here find themselves a little bit of engagement, though. Land of the Frozen, that's someone we've seen a whole lot. The other guys have kind of been kind of rotating through quite a little bit, but they have all showed up tonight, and they have been doing quite a bit of damage and doing quite a bit of work tonight. They want to make going for a decent placement in the league. But they are finding a decent engage with what looks to be... Yeah, so that was Rat Kings who were just getting... They had a little bit of high ground on them, but they were getting pop shots from them. And that is Zolo going down. Ossifer with the laying some LOS using Bangalore. He's going to try and jump down into the zone, though. But unfortunately, there is an entire team in there. I can't tell if they're being third-partied and he is trying to hide from the third party, or if he was the target. Yeah, it looks like there's another. It looks like there is a third party happening here. Okay, so that's Ossifer hiding under the building. Why are my... Okay. There you go. So Team Bean and in there, or the other guys. Team Bean and the other guys. Other guys choosing to jump out, hitting that zip line out of there, Land of the Frozen, going down in the process. Team Bean looking to make quite a push on it. You can see Bean Green right there taking some damage. Ryda trying to get some damage with the Sentinel. It blows up the jump tower so they can't be followed. Great play by Ryda there, but Bean is right on their tail, definitely pushing on this.
That was a very impressive play. I like that.
Yeah, that was a good play. Yeah. Absolutely. So Ryda sending out the Bangalore ult, going to try and make a big move off of taking a ton of damage, getting eliminated. His ult did still go out, though. They still has a little bit of an opportunity. If that ult happens to get a knock or a kill, it will still count for him. But it doesn't look like Team Bean is taking any damage from it. They are completely safe, and they are going to pick up the eliminations on that team there. So good job to Team Bean. Great push on that. And it does look like Ossifer managed to rat his way out and is going to probably go back and see if he can collect his teammate's banner. Unfortunately, no. Zolo has already spawned out. So Rat Kings, Ossifer is going to Rat King it up. And just try and pull some points from his team. And I understand that one. That is the play right now.
Respectable.
Yeah, it's what you got to do, and I understand it. Jumping over with one of my favorite players, Light, a.k.a. Lyle. Shout out if you're in chat, Lyle. But this is Team... I'm sorry, I always have to reference. Team Solo Win. Team Solo Win find themselves a decent little engagement right now. Against... Who is this? That's Blessed. So Blessed Prodigy, that's Team Yas. Oh no, Team Yas, Shizumoto, Nortails, and Young Daddy. They're actually coming out of engagement. Shizo, last one left up on the team. That was not them. Who was that? Jump back over with them. Loot, shoot, repeat. That's loot, shoot, repeat. Loot, shoot, repeat. Prodigy getting a really aggressive push, getting a great knock. T-Dub's Blessed trying to lay down some cover fire so for Prodigy can get a real hard engage. Prodigy does engage, goes ahead and eliminates Light. And it looks like loot, shoot, repeat gets a full elimination on...
Body shield here.
What was that? Light? What team was that? My goodness, sorry. Jump back up to the map. Yeah, okay, Team Solo Win. Team Solo Win going out. But they are out of the zone right now, so Lucy Repeat does have to make a move, rotate into the zone. Not uncommon finding yourself a good fight and a good knockout, but you know, have to make a quick rotation back in the zone. This is a dangerous thing to find yourself doing too, as an entire team jump heading into zone like that, just trying to make it. You don't know if you're going to land right on top of the other team.
That's true.
And 9 times out of 10, maybe you are actually not prepared to take the next fight. You're just trying to survive zone. So they were lucky. They were able to find themselves a buildings, decent cover, and they're going to get a good reset there. So no big deal for the team. Shizumoto over here, just trying to hold it up for his team. Shh. What's Shizo doing?
He's just looking.
He's just
looking at the
camping.
mountain. It's not camping.
It's not camping if you're trying to win.
That's right. It's clutching.
It's clutching up. All right, let's jump back over to Loose Shoot Repeat. Loose Shoot Repeat seeing themselves an opportunity here. You see a team jumping on the evac tower, but they're going to choose not to engage it. Team jumps the evac tower opposite of them, and they do not have to worry about that. So Lucia Repeat just going to sit on the outside and try and hold this area. Not a bad place for them to be in right now. They do have a nice high ground looking over Lava Siphon. So not a bad place at all. Not a bad position at all. Jumping over here with Team Bean. Team Bean in a pretty decent place on Lava Siphon. They do have teams on all sides of them. So they're going to find any major attempt at a rotation kind of difficult. But right now, they're okay. They're finding one player. Coffee trying to put in some work with the 30-30 there. Does get a couple of decent connects on that gold shield. Takes a little bit of damage from across the way themselves, though. And that is Team 49. That's 49 State Gaming that they were popping at there. That was McNasty getting knocked, and his team's coming in trying to recover right now, though. But AK-12 is in the building, and 49 State Gaming eliminated by, it was AK-12 and maybe even Team Bean also supporting it from across the map a little bit. So it was primarily Team Bean that took that, but I did see a Welfu Monkey from AK-12 showing up on the kill feed there, so managed to pick up maybe a third party. And the team's finding, Team Bean already finding another fight right now. Dome going down, LOS going down. They're trying to rotate. They want to grab zone. Luda just ahead of them, though. Not many places for them to go. And that is We Love Fortnite. We Love Fortnite trying to watch 49 State Gaming right now, keep them from the rotation. Oop, didn't mean to jump off that. Sorry. Checking in here with Arrow 404. Arrow 404, they're holding down the building here. Shizo, the 6-7, and Frosty Gobo. Three of them are in a pretty good place, but that is Zipsy, Verda, and Mr. Tardo right outside. Mr. Tardo is a solo, though, not part of the Gypsy and Verda. Gypsy and Verda are a duo on the map tonight. So really interesting positioning, but multiple teams just outside. We do go ahead and jump in here. Hopping over here with Loot Shoot Repeat. Loot Shoot Repeat. They are playing all the teams here on the rocks. Interesting place to find yourself in. This is not the place you want to push or try to rotate through when you know there's a team here. There is no cover. These big rock outcroppings are really all you get. Loot Shoot Repeat able to, Loot Shoot Repeat able to take really good advantage of those rocks, though, and denying the rotation through their area. They're like, this is our zone. We're going to hold it down. Find another way to go. Oh, Mr. Crack right around the corner, hiding on the wall, hiding on the building or on the vehicle there. And they do pick him up and knock him out pretty quickly. So, good attempt
Spotted.
to camp it out, but not successful. So I want to point out this solo, Waffle Monkey, the last player left up for AK-12 right now. Just trying to hang in. Look at this. What do we got going on here? Is he just little mouse control practice?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, this is what you have to do when you have to hide because your team is opting not to run shields on the day, and they have been eliminated. Shizumoto, though, last player up for Team Yas, trying to hold it together for his team, though. He wants to get some decent points. Still 6 teams left on the map. Interestingly enough, only 2-3 full teams right now.
Yeah.
And then a handful of solos. So, on the map, we have Loot, Shoot, Repeat, all 3 of the players up. They are finding damage, and they are shooting over here into this duo being Team Bean. Looks like Bean already left the map. Zipsy's trying to get some shots off. Verda knocked. Zipsy getting really great wingman shots there, getting a great elim with the wingman. Who was that? Wofu Monkey picking up a kill on Shizumoto, just picking up that on the kill feed.
Yeah, and that was solo for AK-12 versus another solo.
So interesting. I think Wofu Monkey might be identified here. Loot, Shoot, Repeat. They're looking for him down there. They're like, we heard the shots coming from down here. We know there's someone down here. They don't know if it's a solo or if there's an entire team down there, though. So none of them are willing to hard engage yet. They're all looking for peeks. And they do see Welfu Monkey right there. They're going to get some shots, and Welfu Monkey is going to be eliminated.
Fairly
AK-12.
quickly again without the shield.
That shield, without those shields, you really have nothing.
And this is slowly kind of a wake-up call for me because I'm kind of lazy in these types of games where I go in and I just try to hurry up and get the kill. And oftentimes I find myself always forgetting to heal up or reapply the shield.
Yes, the
And-
reset potential is huge.
Yeah, it's such a big part of this game.
Loot, shoot, repeat in a great position on the map right now. It is just them and one other team. We have Team Bean and the last 2 players for Team Bean up, but we have to give it to Zipsy. Zipsy has been absolutely dominating with the Wingman tonight. We'll see if he's going to be able to put in some damage. Does put in some damage on a Prodigy. Verita going down though. 1 player left up. He's trying to dominate. Oh my goodness. Great Wingman from Zipsy there, but unfortunately not able to do it, and that is Loot, shoot, repeat picking up the dub on match 3 of the night. Congratulations, Loot, shoot, repeat. That's big for them. That was a great point push. T-Dubs, Prodigy, Bless. I'm really glad to see you guys grabbing a first place victory. Good job on that one. And hopefully that's going to do good to push them up the ladder a bit.
Yeah, let's take a look at those match results here. And there we go, our match summary. Again, this is a match 3 instead of a match 1.
Yeah, this is match 3 of the night. By the way, good reminder, we do not have the screenshots of the match 1 right now. So we'll
I
have
think
to,
we do have of a match 1. I don't know about the match 2.
We
though.
do on stream. We'll just
Yeah.
have to pull it from the stream
Yeah.
footage. But yeah, okay. If any of the players out there has a screenshot of the match summary from the end of match 1 and 2, please send it to M8.
Yep.
That will be very helpful. But let's go ahead and just do a quick recap. Good job and shout out to Loot, shoot, repeat, grabbing a very solid first place victory on that one with 8 kill points and first place points on match 3. That is going to be a lot of points, moving them up the ladder quite a bit, I imagine. And right behind them, Team Bean picking up a really solid 8th or 2nd place, 8th team, but taking up 2nd place with 5 solid kill points, even losing a player. Just the last 2 of them getting a really solid representation on the map, really doing a lot of damage. I mean, this is a good team. Team Bean has been very
Yeah.
solid. They
No,
have
absolutely.
won many matches throughout the league. They're contenders. Absolutely, they are contenders. So great job, Team Bean, showing up and still picking up a solid 2nd place. And shout out to AK12. AK12 still find themselves 4 kills and a 3rd place on the map. So AK12, you know,
Production, have we showed that to the chat, the points? Also,
yeah. If we can get the match summary put up live real quick.
also so we can save it in case we need it. Thank you.
And
yeah.
probably
Anytime.
do that.
I was making sure you're not sleeping back there. You okay? How you doing?
Production.
Well,
All right. Well, we have one final map tonight. That final map is going to be over on Broken Moon, our 4th and final map before Grand Finals weekend. And we get to come back here for 2 more days.
Straight.
Those are going to be some
For
long
like
days.
12 hours.
Yes, sir.
Straight.
Yes, sir. I will be tuning in from home all morning tomorrow, supporting you in chat, supporting all the teams. And then I will be here bright and early for Apex Legends tomorrow
Cool.
afternoon. I'm super excited about
Yep.
that.
Yep. Yeah, I think our scheduled time for League of Legends is between like noonish till about 4.
Were you guys able to get Jonathan up here to Shoutcast or?
No.
Oh, bummer.
Bummer indeed.
Is he going to join still for Shoutcasting?
He is, yeah. He's going to be able to join us virtually. So it's basically going to feel like the same normal league where he is remote, but I'm going to be here
Okay.
to host everything. So
Good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Well, I like season 1. I had the opportunity to shoutcast with Jonathan. What a phenomenal person!
Yeah.
Again, another person
Yeah.
who has continuously come back 3 seasons in a row. Major supporter. Doesn't even live in Alaska anymore.
well, I think he's coming back.
I think so.
I think
I do
he's
think
out of
so.
state because his wife is
Yeah.
doing college.
Yep.
So.
Yep. So still has
But yeah.
plans, but just remaining a core part
Yeah,
of the community.
no,
and
absolutely.
supporting things.
Like casting,
Yep.
I think some of the matches go to like 1 or 2 a.m. for him because he's out of
Ouch.
state.
Yeah, that's rough.
And he's just so committed, always there for shoutcasting some League of Legends. So, chat, if you have not, or specifically those that are League of Legends, be sure to send a nice a thank you note to Mr. Titan Dog for all his hard work.
For sure, for sure. And there's a lot of volunteers. You know, a
Yeah.
lot of people who have been coming back season after season. granted, being a part of this is a good time. There's a lot of fun to be had, right?
Yeah.
Being on set these days is really, really fun, but being a part of this thing is very gratifying, and seeing the community growing, kind of being a facilitator of that is something to be proud of. And so we have seen players come back. We have seen volunteers come back season after season after season, and that list keeps growing.
Yeah.
So again, we've mentioned it before, but if you have not checked it out, or if you want to get involved, if you want to try your hand at shoutcasting, sit right next to the great M8, Mr. M8 or Mr. 8 now. There's been a brand update. I was informed today. But if you want to have the opportunity and the pleasure to sit next to Mr. 8 here and cast these great games, you've got to get on the website. You got to check it out. That is mtasolutions.com/esports. But we are
Yeah, I
hopping
believe
in.
there's also a volunteer link there too.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. There is. I can confirm that.
can confirm that.
Can confirm. Hopping in with Team Era 404 right now, though. Team Era 404 on Storm Point. So this has been a really fun map. This is one of my favorite maps. Fairly new in the rotation. I think we've had it about 2 seasons now, 2 or 3 seasons as well. There was two maps introduced like back-to-back seasons, and is the one we were on previously, and then this one. I want to say this one is probably maybe the newer one. I'm confused. It's been a while now. But right here where this team landed, what team do we have here? This is We Love Fortnite. So We Love Fortnite landing in Promenade. Promenade is a phenomenal landing area, and it's somewhere I've really enjoyed landing quite a bit. However, it can be a little bit dangerous, and it can definitely be a hot spot. Both of these entrances right here, both of these areas on the map are entrances into the Promenade. Promenade extends across the middle map, and it's a pretty long distance. So these players are actually a little, Spore is kind of far from his team right now. This would take only 20 seconds to react to an engagement here. But right now they are perfectly safe, well and truly in the open. So this, again, similar to our last map and some of the notes that we were talking about on the last map, this is one of those maps that is well known to have a lot of rotation potential. All of these red lines and red streaks that you see around the map, these are actually zip lines, and these allow players to rapidly rotate from zone to zone, area to area. Some of these mountains can be, you're not necessarily going to climb over them, but you can jump over them from some jump towers in some areas. This map offers a lot more rotation potential than some of the other maps we've seen tonight.
Yeah, just looking at it, there's just a bunch of red lines all across it. So
yeah, and you notice there's not a lot of really, really long canyon walls that dramatically section off zones. There's multiple rotation points from the northwest, multiple rotation points from the northeast, and then southwest and southeast as well. Over on the left side of the map here, where we have one of our teams, this is kind of a tighter zone on the map. There's still 3 to 4 points of entrance and exit into this area, and it's considered one of the tighter areas of the map. So this has been a great map in competition. I think this was the map that was developed after a lot of feedback and a lot of negativity was around the last map being competitive. It made for such difficult rotations, such difficult places. You can get yourself pinched off in an entire area of the map, not be able to rotate for zone. It was just kind of not great. This was the answer that EA came with. A very, very competitively oriented map, and it has personally been a favorite of mine. It does look like we might get an engagement down here. That is AK-12 and Loot Shoot Repeat finding themselves. I'm not sure if they've actually identified each other yet, but they are both right on top of one another. They might find themselves in a little bit of an engagement. AK-12 has not really been looking for any hard engagements today. And it looks like actually the Gridlock and Mr. Tardo. Who do we have? So Gridlock was AFK for just a minute, and Mr. Tardo was trying to help him out a little bit.
Moving them up.
Thankfully, Mr. Tardo does have a teammate. AK Stabber, one of his teammates, unfortunately out tonight. Posted in Discord, not going to be able to complete out the season. That happens. Stuff happens. Life happens. But, still showing up, still playing, throwing it down. And like we've been saying all night, because tonight started off with some questions on whether or not people knew that we were even playing. It's been posted. The rules of the schedule has been posted all league now. But this is one of the few titles where we don't have eliminations. And all last week was an elimination, or all this week was an elimination week. A lot of teams did not come back and play for other titles this week, so maybe there was some confusion if they hadn't been in a high standing in the bracket that maybe they wouldn't be playing. But no, this is a BR title, and all of our teams play every single match all season, all the way through the grand finals. You always have an opportunity to show up, play well, and make a name for yourself. And when you're playing on the BR games, or you're playing in Street Fighter, where it's just one versus the ladder. And is there any rumor yet of titles for next season, or any thought about?
Yeah, the Super Mario Kart.
Oh, okay.
And then it's going to be followed by Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, followed by Madden 2024.
Wow.
Followed by, I'm just spitting out
Just,
titles.
oh, you're just spitting titles. Okay,
I'm
okay.
just making them up as I go. Yeah,
Well, those are
Fortnite's
all-
making a comeback.
It would. Oh yeah, that'd be cool to see. I happen to know for a fact there's a couple teams that have been asking consistently for Fortnite to come back
for
in
sure.
the rotation.
Well, again, if we have more volunteers on hand, we can probably host a couple of shorter little events over a course of like maybe a week or two, just like a little exhibitions like we have done before with Valorant.
I would like to see that. That would be cool.
To do some of those titles. And maybe perhaps if they're very popular and attracts many teams, we can maybe make a substitution for a normal season. So again, this is a community-ran event. So if there is a change that you want to see happen, try and make it happen. Make a suggestion.
So we're going to jump in with AK-12. AK-12 has spotted Team Solo Win. Team Solo Win is sitting in the building here. AK-12 has found them. But I want to point out one thing to you all, one thing that is important to note here. AK-12 has shields.
They put on shields?
So they are showing up to play this fourth match, and they are going to play aggressive. Look at this. Rift Hurt already laying it all down. They are going to push them so hard into this building and not let them escape. Yep, there they go. So Dragon Lord sitting on the roof here, though. AK-12 is just behind Dragon Lord here, and they are pushing. And there they go.
Oh,
Dragon Lord taking a ton of damage from the roof of AK-12 right behind him. And the rest of his team is rotating off. Oh, but Rift Hurt actually gets knocked in the engagement there. Not sure where he was taking damage from, but they're going to have to get Rift Hurt back up. So both teams getting a knock on each other. Both teams getting an opportunity to reset there. AK-12 still making a push though. T.A. Williams is down. He wants to make sure that they are not getting pushed by Lucio and Pete. Both teams playing quite defensively right now, just covering on the revives, which is what you have to do. When your team goes down and you guys choose to back out, you got to cover. You got to lay some cover damage out, kind of make them think that you want to make the opposing team think that you are challenging them, even though you're not actually going to challenge. You're just buying time for your teammate to get a reset.
Yeah.
But Rift Hurt, being the strong frag of the team, he did get the reset. He is back up, and he is already leading the charge for his team right now. And like I said, AK-12 is looking to be super aggressive on this push into Loose Shoot Repeat. But Loose Shoot Repeat, they get Dragon Lord back up, and they hop on the jump tower, and they rotate out right away. They know who they were fighting. They're very aware. They both showed up on the kill feed just now, and they were like, yeah, we're not looking to take this. They have shields that we can tell what they're doing right now. So Loose Shoot Repeat does opt to just back out. They're going to jump out to the edge of the zone, and they're most likely going to look for a rotation and a reset of some sort. But AK-12 is not far behind it. It does look like AK-12 is actually hunting them on the map right now. Right behind them, a strong follow We're gonna follow along with Rift Hurt on this Bangalore, and another jump tower is going out from Lucio Repeat. Lucio Repeat.
However, I don't think it's going to be enough time for them to go. They might
Are they
get
gonna get out
melted
there?
here.
Rift Hurt getting a ton of damage right there with the R9.
And now the team is fully split up.
Yep, the team's full. AK-12 is still here. TA Williams, Rift Hurt going down for the team. Lucio Repeat trying to do some damage right now. Sterlize, Light still up. Light going down. Dragon still good for the team though. TA Williams taking out Dragon, but taking a lot of damage himself. Has to get a reset. Looking for a quick reset. TA Williams going down. Rift Hurt down. Willful Monkey down. Or
Oh,
Willful
Waveful Monkey is
still up.
the remaining player now.
Last player up for AK-12 right now. And both teams have one player left up. Sterlize is going for the reset, getting the revive on Light. Light looking for a quick reset. Unfortunately, no. Light goes down all the way. Okay, so this is Dragon, who is looking at AK-12 right now. That's AK-12 that he's staring at getting the revive. So unfortunately, yeah, AK-12 is going to see him, and they're going to come over here and get the loot. And Sterlize, the last one left up for loot shoot, or team solo win rather, excuse me. Team solo win, Sterlize, Light, and Dragon. Sterlize, the last one left up, just trying to find zone, seeing if there's an opportunity to be made and maybe getting the banners, recovering some banners, and getting his teammates back into this. AK-12 though is, I think AK-12 was eliminated in that. Yeah. No, they're still in it. How come I wasn't swapping them when I was... Okay, so the swap was just a little late. AK-12 not eliminated, still in it. They are getting a revive right now. TA Williams responding back in the map. Rift Hurt looking for some health. And Willful Monkey also looking for some health. They're going to go ahead and find zone, and this team should get a pretty decent reset off that. Not a bad engagement, pretty tight. AK Gridlock playing the solo game down here. Mr. Tardo going down a little bit early. So that's Colt Lunatics with AK Gridlock playing the solo game for him right now, sitting on the Nemesis R9. Not a bad setup. Nice mid and close range SMG. We'll see if he's able to do any work with the Nemesis there and maybe pull some points for his team still on the map. Coming in here, let's jump up here. So jumping up with Loot Shoot Repeat. Loot Shoot Repeat in a great position right now. They are looking and they are finding another team just inside the zone. AK-12 diving deep into the middle of the zone right now. TA Williams getting knocked almost immediately as they dove into the middle of the zone. Final teams shooting at them from multiple angles. But Rift Hurt with the Bowcat and the R9. Rift Hurt has really been showing up with this Bowcat. It really is good with it. Is able to do a ton of damage. And to be fair, the Bowcat is slow. It is a bow and arrow. It does not fire fast. And if you take damage from it, it's going to do a lot of damage to you. It is considered a high skill, high reward weapon, right? High risk, high reward even. So that is AK-12 just trying to find some moves, looking for an opportunity to eliminate one of these other teams, down one player themselves. Sterlize, the last player left up for Team Solo win. We have a lot of these right now on the map, a lot of solos, only a couple full teams left up. Jumping in with Arrow 404. Arrow 404 having all players left up on the team right now. 8 squads left on the map. Not 8 squads full of players, though. A few of those squads are singles and solos. So, be interesting to see what AK-12 can do here in Arrow 404 and Loot Shoot Repeat and some of our last full teams left up on the map. 6-7, Frosty Gobo and Captain trying to take full advantage of one of the few matches and the few nights they've been able to play a full roster. Looking for definitely want high placement. They want to get some first places and they want to look for some third-party opportunities. This is a great night for them to pick up some points and show up and try and climb up on the ladder at least a little bit. Maybe find themselves in a money-earning spot. But 6-7 getting sniped from across, and they're getting pushed pretty hard right now. It does look like that is...
That might be AK-12.
It's not AK-12 pushing.
Nope.
Oh, it is AK-12 pushing.
I was
We
gonna
actually
say,
have
I
multiple
recognize
fights.
the skin. That was Rift Hurt, just
That's
full
Rift
sending
Hurt,
it.
full send coming in, but not far away is Era 404, Lucio Repeat, and AK-12 all engaged in a pretty crazy fight right now. Let's see if we can jump out and get a little bit of an aerial view on it. I did do the key binding. There it is. Okay. I was like, I know I did this. The wireless is a little bit of a delay on it, but it's been working great for us tonight. So Rift Hurt, last 2 players up for AK-12. They're finding themselves a lot of damage. Looks like they're helping to get some limbs, but T-Dubs landing right on top of Welful Monkey. T-Dubs, Welful Monkey getting into a 1v1. Other players coming in. Rift Hurt trying to hold it down. Rift Hurt taking a lot of damage. Only 2 players left up for AK-12. Rift Hurt with a nice fake. Faking the team like he's going to jump down, but he doesn't jump. He stays up top, but the other team's able to find him right away, come up and get the push. And that was a great push by the team. Who was that?
Well, that was Bless. Yeah, that was...
yeah, so Lucio Repeat.
Lucio
Lucio Repeat
Repeat
eliminated AK-12 on a great push there.
Yeah, that was a 3-way fight there.
It was a 3-way fight. So we had AK-12 pushing in and getting some great shots on the Lucio
Oh, actually,
Repeat.
look at that. There's a third party still happening.
Oh, there is.
That was XP,
From
so
down the
that's
hill.
Team Bean.
So Team Bean is fighting into Lucio Repeat right now. Team Bean came in, picked up the clean third party, and pushed Lucio Repeat off of the AK-12 boxes. Lucio Repeat down here, blessed, and find them in between another team simultaneously, actually. Ooh, looks like we have 3 teams.
Right when we said that, he got eliminated.
Yeah, he did get eliminated. So 3 teams left up on the map right now.
Hurry, get there.
We have We Love Fortnite. We have the other guys still in it. And Gangatron, not Team Bean, but Gangatron here. I'm sorry if I've called Gangatron Team Bean multiple times tonight. It's a little hard to see the team number on this new setup we're on. And 8s look like 9s sometimes. So this is Gangatron, actually. Gangatron making some moves, trying to get a push against We Love Fortnite, it looks like. Yep. And the other guys getting eliminated from the push from Gangatron and We Love Fortnite on both sides. And now We Love Fortnite and Gangatron engaged in a 2v2 with Spore and Luda. Spore and Luda doing quite a bit of work right now. We Love Fortnite trying to pick up the win. We Love Fortnite does pick up the win, grabbing themselves a nice dub. Good job to We Love Fortnite.
Yeah, and a couple kills in the process as well.
Those are
That
going to
was,
be good points for them.
Great points.
Yep. So Luda, Crack-A-Lot, and Spore, they actually had a great night tonight. Multiple times we've been able to jump in with them and find them in really great engagements and walking away from some really strong engagements. I believe this team was able to pick up points on all 4 matches tonight. So great job to We Love Fortnite. I mean, love to see it. The other guys, We Love Fortnite, Era 404, 49 State Gaming, AK-12, Crocs, all the teams just showing it up. Absolutely tearing it up. Let's take a quick look over at the match summary for match 4 of our week 7. So we do have in that first place for match 4, we have We Love Fortnite picking up really, really great points with the first place and 6 kill points. Right behind them was Gangatron. Gangatron getting a really solid 3 points and a second place victory. And then in that third place, picking up the third and final kill points, that's the other guys, the other guys with a really solid 2 kills and third place victory. Congratulations to all the teams, though. And that's going to do it for us. That was our 4th and final match of the night. 4th and final match of open season, and tomorrow is the last matches.
That's right.
Of season 3.
Last 4.
for
It looks
Apex.
like we did have some questions in Discord on why we played the Broken Moon and not the Olympus. So again, for tomorrow, we'll just kind of pick out the 4 maps that we're going to be rolling with, and we'll make sure that we
Correct.
post that in the in order that we're going to play it tonight. and then make sure that teams are all well
Yeah,
prepared for tomorrow.
I think that was directly on me because I'm over here picking the maps, and
You're just like, that looks fun.
I don't want to say that's necessarily how that happened, but with the technical difficulties and stuff, I was
Yeah.
just trying to keep the rolling.
Yeah.
And jumping on Broken Moon, that was not planned for the night. So I do apologize to the
Yeah.
players and the teams
Keeping
who
them
were a
on their
little
toes.
shocked. But yeah, keep everyone on their toes. And I gotta say, Broken Moon
Gotta
is a
keep them
phenomenal
haters
competitive map. I think a lot of people don't like it if they don't like aggressive play because there's a lot of aggressive pushes that happen. There was a lot of early eliminations on Broken Moon, and it tends to not be a favorite, I guess, for some players. But I think it's a super fun map personally. I love rotation potential. I love third-party potential. I think that's the essence of what makes BRs great and what makes Apex great. But that's it.
That's it.
That's the end of the open
We're
season.
going to do a quick little giveaway right after these commercial breaks. So, 2-minute delay. That's why I'm giving them that.
Grab a Monster Energy and go play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Endless opportunities are waiting for you with part-time service in the Alaska Army National Guard. You can help our great state while also working towards your education and career goals. Learn more at nationalguard.com/AK.
The foundation gives MTA a new way to give back to the community. Esports is giving people a way to stay connected no matter where you are.
We are taking all of that money we receive from sponsors that goes back to the MTA Foundation.
Some of the same students that are playing in our gaming tournament are also the students winning our scholarships, and it's a great way for it to go full circle. Last year, we raised over $35,000, and we're hoping to match that again this year and to see more and more every single year.
Well, there we go. The ending of Apex Legends and the final couple of matches of the final week. Week 7 has finally come to an end. What
Very
does
good
it feel
time.
like?
Very fun. I have
Very tiring.
It is. It's
but,
long.
but also
It's-
very fun.
It's long. I will admit, it's a long one. You know, kind of set ourselves up on that one
Yeah.
from season 1.
Yeah.
But
Who came up with that idea?
I don't know. I got that guy's nuts. But here we are. We did it.
Yeah, we
Again.
did it once again.
It is-
3 years in a row.
Yep.
I feel like the Costco sample analogy earlier was very correct, because if you do decide to buy in, you're getting it in bulk. You're
That's
getting
right.
7 weeks of gameplay if you do decide to participate in these tournaments, and it's always fun.
Did the chat hear him just now?
Yes.
I have no
If he
idea if
unmuted
that
himself,
broadcasted.
then yeah.
We were listening to production in our ears on that whole moment. I wasn't sure if
Well,
that was
we're
broadcasting.
going to kick off the giveaway for our wonderful viewers, as promised. And before we wrap this up again, I just want to give a big shout out to our awesome sponsors. Again, our presenting sponsor, as you can tell, Monster Energy, it's everywhere.
It is.
And by the way, if you are coming out here tomorrow in person or Sunday, we
Yeti?
dude, those Yeti ones
Seems
are
awesome.
absolute banger. Now you messed up the props. Come on.
this.
But yeah, no.
It's not my
So
first time.
we have plenty of these to go around. Actually, not this one. This one is actually a 2024 flavor that's not even out yet.
It says sample on it.
Sample on it,
Not. It's got actual liquid in it.
It does.
Have you tried it yet?
maybe.
Okay.
There was only 2 in the state, and we drank one of it.
I cannot blame you at all. I definitely would have done something like that too. Like, you gotta try that. That's exclusive.
But you'll find out more tomorrow.
That's
anyway, with that being said, presenting sponsor Monster Energy does not need any introduction, so super thankful to them. If you would like to come in and help us chug some of these, there's plenty to go around. So definitely come and join us on Saturday and Sunday. And the Monster
Literally a
mini
whole
fridge is still here.
Yeah, mini.
Mini. With that being said, we also want to thank our elite sponsors. And by the way, don't be missing out on that on the exclamation point giveaway in chat as we're speaking.
Yeah.
We also want to give big thank you to our elite sponsors, Renewal by Anderson, which specializes in window and door replacement and providing high quality replacements of those products, as they're energy efficient, custom made to fit, as well as aesthetic and function aspects of your home going to be improved, as well as your home value. So thank you, Renewal by Anderson, for being the lead sponsor. Other lead sponsors, Ampersand, which is Alaska's leading technology service provider that emphasizes the importance of human connection built into each solution service that they offer. And last but not least, our lead sponsors, Alaska Army National Guard, that serves Alaskans in all sorts of ways, including emergencies, disasters, civil disturbances within the state, while offering great military benefits, as you have seen the ad earlier on. You can find out more at thenationalguard.com/AK. Well, chat, I think it is about that time. For those of you that have been waiting for this $20 Steam gift card giveaway, we are going to go ahead and wrap this one up. So if you are a winner, please do send us a whisper, and then we will send that code over your way. And looks like it is Volxy's.
Great
Yep.
screen name.
Yes.
Now, who he said, congratulations
That's right. Congratulations
on your
Well,
dumb skis.
We are going to go ahead and tally up the points tonight. We will post which teams have what points they're going to be starting with tomorrow, and then we're also going to post the maps with the in what order they're going to be played tomorrow as well.
Just a reminder, all teams do play tomorrow still.
Everyone still plays tomorrow because all
teams.
points are reset. The whole point of the 7-week-long event is basically to kind of get you all in the groove and to see who's going to be securing most of the points to get them a head start during the grand finals.
Yeah.
So it's going to be exciting. There
It will
could be
be.
some possibility for upsets.
There could be. There could be. Teams are going to have to show up. They're going to have to play. They're going to have to put on a good show. This is the culmination of it all. This is when it is time for teams to show up. They've had 7 weeks of practice. They've been scrimming together. They've been playing together in the evenings in pubs and stuff. It is time to show up and show what you've been working for. This is the height of the competition that Alaska has to offer. If you want to make a name for yourself in Alaska gaming, this is the place to do it. So I highly encourage anyone out there who is not currently involved, get signed up, get a team together. If you don't have a team and you want to sign up as a free agent, definitely join the MTA Gaming Discord. There is free agent channels and opportunity for you to meet other players and form teams in the off season. There are teams that will be recruiting through there. So there's always an opportunity to get involved and come out and play. There's the shoutcasting and volunteer opportunities that we had mentioned also. So, I mean, there is just so many ways for people to get involved in what's happening. And I see this program continuously growing. I see schools, the sponsorships are growing. It is just...
Yeah, we're over $55,000 in sponsors this year, and absolutely crushed it.
Yep.
It's like more than what the first and second season is combined.
Yep. It is definitely a
Huge.
phenomenal experience, and glad to see it happening.
Well, $100,000 next year, but find out
Gotta keep
after
going up.
these. Find out after these grand finals again happening tomorrow. League of Legends from around noon till about 4 o'clock, and then we're going to be jumping into Apex until about 6 p.m. So again, for those of you that are competing, please make sure that you're following up with the announcements and introduction and rules within the Discord to make sure the team is ready to roll out when it is time to shine. So same thing with the Sunday. It's going to be starting a little bit early, going to be 9:30 in the morning for Rocket League. Then we're going to be jumping into Street Fighter 6, and then after Street Fighter 6, we're going to be jumping into Valorant.
All right.
So
That's an early one.
we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Chat's been a pleasure. Bobby's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
And we will see you all tomorrow around noon with League of Legends and Apex Legends jumping in for the grand finals.
Let's go.
All right. We'll see you all then. And until then, good morning, good evening, good night, and take care.
We out.